Alright, welcome back to BrainFLoTv again, everybody. It is your host with the most. So, a New York City teen is named as the shooter who killed a 29-year-old woman after she confronted him for groping her. Now, this is how the story went, and you can see his picture as well as the picture of the victim. You know, sometimes we see these funny videos, vines or whatever, and somebody says, "What would you do if this big muscular guy grabs your girl's ass while you're with her?" And some people would make jokes and be like, "Well, he too big for me, so if he grabbed her, I would ask her, what did she do to make him think that it was okay for him to grab her?" But that's all fun and jokes, right? Until it gets really serious. So cops are searching for an 18-year-old man who they say pulled the trigger in a shooting 2 months ago that killed a young mother and wounded her fiancé. The NYPD on Friday released the pictures of Moussa Cisse. Moussa Cisse. That name is not American, especially to a black person. I'm willing to bet that he is an immigrant from some other country, probably an African country or Caribbean country. Let's see what unfolds later on. Anyhow, they're saying that he is the main suspected to be the shooter of 29-year-old Shadina Smith, who was hit by 3 bullets in the chest on January 16th. He has been on the run since. 3 bullets to her chest. Cops believe that Cisse was the man who groped Smith shortly after she left her apartment on West 105th Street near Frederick Douglass Boulevard. Now, when he groped her, she stepped out of her house. She was about to go about her business, and it is said that he groped her crotch and grabbed her ass at the same time. So a strange man just run up on you as a female, gropes your vagina and your butt. And the first thing she did was she made a U-turn, beeline. She rushed back to her building where her 26-year-old fiancé was inside the house chilling. Joshua Hall. She said, "Joshua, this man just groped me up outside, touched my vajayjay and my butt and all that." And Joshua, being a real man that he is, said, "Nah, you fucking kidding me. Let's go. Who? Show me who." So together they went back down there to confront the man that had groped her. Cisse, this young man, pulls out a gun and fires at the couple, striking the female, Smith, that he had just groped 3 times in the chest. Smith, the mother of 2-year-old Uriel, died at the hospital. Hall, her boyfriend, who was there trying to defend her, he was also wounded because he was also shot in the chest and he was also shot in the arm, but he survived. Cisse had a previous run-in with the law in November when he was busted in East Harlem for allegedly driving a BMW with a forged driver's license. Now, at that time, he was wanted for questioning in an unrelated robbery also. Dauda Cisse is 22, said that this is his older brother. His older brother is Dauda. Dauda Cisse, who is 22 years old, said that his younger brother, who is 18 years old, the one who was on the run and wanted for this murder and the shooting, says that he has not seen his brother since January. People, we are in May. We are in the 5th month of the year, and he is expecting us to believe he has not seen his little brother since January, when he was hanging out at the house and playing video games. This is what he said about his brother. He says, my brother is anything but a killer. He's not a bad person. He's not at all capable of doing what it is that y'all are accusing him of." This is what the suspect's brother said. Now, nobody has told me any allegations about him. Smith's aunt, whose name is Corinne Booker, 33 years old, said that the victim had a bright spirit and adored her young son, that's Smith. She was very invested in her son and his future. Booker said that at the time of Smith's death, I hate that he won't be able to know how wonderful and how resilient his mom was. She just wanted to make sure that she gave him all the love. Police are asking for information about the suspect to call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-577-TIPS. And if you speak Spanish, please call 1-888-577-4782. And all calls will be kept confidential. Now, if you ask me, this is someone that we need to get off the streets ASAP. I don't know what's wrong with brother man. His brother claims that no part of his brother is capable of doing such thing. But hey, your 18-year-old brother has been on the run since January. Doesn't mean he's guilty. Allow him to be tried in the court of law. But remember, the person who he shot, one of them survived, and he went face to face with him. So I'm absolutely sure that he knows who this person is if he was to see him again. He probably spoke to the police and they pulled the pictures up and he was able to say, yes, that's him that killed my girlfriend and shot me as well. And I think that this guy is dangerous. At 18 years old, this isn't jacking a car stealing. This isn't shoplifting. This is murder in the first degree. Cold-blooded murder. Aggravated murder. That woman did nothing to deserve what she got from him. She was about to go about her business, and a strange man gropes her crotch, and she goes back to her apartment to tell her fiance what just happened and ends up dead after confronting him. So that tells us that not only is he willing to do something like that, he could have ran, but he held his ground, right? He stood there, ready to defend the wrong that he had just done. He did not apologize. He did not say, hey man, I'm sorry. I thought it was somebody else. My bad. Nothing. Gunshots was his answer when he was asked, what the hell you just did to my woman? He deserves to be off the streets. And if he is this callous at 18 years old, you can imagine being on the streets much longer, how much more callous this person could be. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Sometimes, man, it's better to walk it out, call the cops, be the punk that they claim you are, and let the police handle business. In hindsight, she could have saved her own life had she just went back inside her house, kept eyes on this person, and call 911 and give a good description and have this man caught. Who's to tell if he would not have came back later on for revenge for getting him in trouble with the law. However, you would have made good on saving your own life. So sometimes we really got to think. But in a moment like that, when you're violated, and this is a huge violation, to grab any part, especially those parts of a woman's body, but to grab any part of a woman's body, a strange man, without her inviting you to do so, I can only imagine how violated she felt, and she felt like she needed some kind of justice right away. Shout out to her boyfriend for being a man, for standing up for her, for not punking out and saying, oh, I'm not going to go down there. I don't know if he holding a gun or nothing. But sometimes you just got to be a punk because you don't know. You just don't know. Leave your comments in the comment section below. And I'll catch you on the next video right here on BrainFLoTv. I'm out. Peace.